Hi, everyone. I am actually driving home from taking a test today that I failed. That I failed, but how's everybody out there today? Um, yeah, so I went to take my CDL test today, and I failed it. And let me tell you how I failed it. I failed it on a technicality. I failed it each and every time because it's not my first time failing it on a technicality. But my thing is, I know how to drive a truck. I know how to park the truck. I did all the maneuvers correctly, except the fact that I second guessed myself, and I was worried about what one person had said and what one person would say, and I was so busy trying to make sure that I did not make the same mistake that someone else had already said I made, but they were nitpicking and it wasn't even accurate. So what happened was the last time I took the test, the examiner nitpicked and said, "Oh well, your corner of the truck is too close to the white line, and the white line is close to the yellow line, so you're out." And then the next one, I tried to correct that. I took the test again, and then the examiner said, "Oh well, you're in the box, but your mirror is over the line." Right? So this time, I put it in the box perfectly, and I thought my mirror was over the line because it was. And so I went to correct the truck and make sure the mirror was inside the line, and then I messed something else up. And I blew the horn, as I always do, at the wrong time. And the examiner were like, "You were in there perfectly the first time. Why did you move?" I said, "Because my mirror was on the line." And the last examiner, who also works with you, said that the mirror was on the line, so I failed. He said, "No, that's not my concern. You had it in there perfectly. You should have never changed. I wasn't even thinking about the mirror." Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? So my point is, how many times have you done something perfectly? Like, a lot of you want to start your own business. A lot of you want to become successful in your own right. But because of and you're doing everything that you're supposed to do perfectly to head in that direction, but because of someone else, because of what one person said that kind of threw you off your game, that one person is making you second guess yourself. That one person is living rent free in your head for no doggone reason. Hi, I am from the United States. So that one person is living rent free in your head, screwing up your everything, your motivation, screwing up your ability to accomplish your goals. Because the closer you get to your goal, the closer you get to doing everything to achieve your goal, you got that one person in your head that makes you feel like what you're doing is not good enough, that you're wasting your time, that you will never succeed. And that's so freaking doggone irritating because I don't even know the person's name that was living rent free in my head while I was conducting this exam. And this person, I'm sure, has not given a second thought to me or in reference to me since the day he failed me on that exam. And yet and still, I go and I take my next exam, and I have him in my head, making me feel like I don't know what I'm doing. And if that's you out there doing the same thing, looks like you're riding. What? Looks like I'm riding to pass her. What are you talking about? I'm barely going 55 miles an hour on a 65, on a 70 lane. I don't know what she's saying. But anyway, if this is you, if this is the person, if this is your experience with something, let me please be the one person who can negate anything that someone else has said to you or in reference to you to make you feel like you are not capable of doing what you set out to do, because you are very capable, and no one has the right to tell you otherwise. Don't second guess yourself. Don't stop doing what you're doing to become more successful in your life because of what someone else has said about you that probably won't even think about you past the time that they said something to you. They're not gonna think about you. They're not thinking about you, and yet and still you're letting someone dictate your movement in your life, because you're allowing them to live rent free in your head. Whether it's you trying to, lose weight because somebody said that you're 30 pounds overweight, and there's nothing wrong with your weight, and or you're trying to um, put on all this makeup and buy all these different hair types because you want to look good for one specific person because he hurt you, because either he cheated on you or he said that you don't look as pretty as the next girl that he cheated on you with. Any little thing that make you feel inadequate, don't go for it. Just take my experience to heart, and don't allow someone to put a roadblock in your way to keep you from achieving the things that you know doggone well you are capable of achieving, just because you were worried about what somebody else said. So now you're trying to do everything to make it look perfect for that one person that hasn't given you a second thought past the time that they said something negative about you. Be your own validation. Motivate yourself. And be confident in who you are and the things that you're trying to achieve. Oscar Letherian. Hi, Oscar. Be confident in who you are and the things that you're trying to achieve, and trust yourself. Trust your judgment. Trust your gut. Because had I would have trusted myself and my gut, I would have passed. I would have passed the first time. I would have passed the first time. But I keep second guessing myself, and then that's what happens. And now I'm not going to take the test again because I'm so over it. And I'm not even sure that I really wanted it in the first place. It was not something that was on my bucket list to do. It was just something I thought of I can do because my company was paying for it. And it was free money to me. So it cost me time, but it's not time wasted. I mean, I wasted time, but at the same time, I gained something out of it. And at this moment, I just want to tell you to be confident in who you are, validate yourself, don't look for validation in anyone else, and always trust your gut. Okay? Hi, Oscar. Hi. I said hi. And always trust your gut. And as long as you trust your gut and your judgment, you would never go wrong. You would never go wrong. Okay? And that's basically all I wanted to say today. And if those of you, if you're in the Maryland area in February, please come out and talk with me, and sit and let's network together. I am hosting an event called Bold, Beautiful, Purpose Driven, and I would love for you to come online, I just noticed today they are $65. They will be cut in half, probably in more than half. As soon as I get to my office, the tickets will be on sale for what's a good price? Let's say $25. We will take the tickets down from $65 to $25, and that's just enough to cover your your books, your supplies that you will need in a classroom. So if you're thinking about joining us the day after Valentine's Day, I would encourage you to come out and be around like-minded individuals, both men and women, if men are confident enough to come out, and sit and let's learn the five critical steps to intentional living. Again, the tickets will be on sale for $25, and that's just enough. That's just enough to pay for your supplies. I won't do a big banquet of food because that's not enough to cover food and supplies and my services. So we won't do it that way. But if you're in the Maryland area, I encourage you to come out and to join us. Okay. My name is Alzonia Chalise, and thank you for listening. I will talk to you soon. Bye, Oscar.